along today. We're here to show our solidarity with Aleppo.
Iraq and Palestine and so forth. We tend to think that they're all sunny countries, that they're all sort of very warm all the year round and so on, and of course they're not. People are freezing to death in the war in Syria at the moment, just as they've frozen to death right across the Middle East for decades and indeed for centuries. They're faced with outside forces. There have been no compunction and not the slightest bit of compassion.
And let us be very clear, one thing that this week proves is the nonsense of the language we heard last year, that people coming out of Syria were not refugees, that they were economic migrants, that they were the fittest and the fastest who were all leaving, and that we were going to create a pull factor if we opened up our hearts and our cities to refugees. It is very clear what happens. There were many fit and fast people who have stayed on and tried to make a life in what was a beautiful city of Aleppo. And we have seen what has happened to them. So let us make sure that we renew the solidarity we give to the refugees who are already here. Let us show that we have a place for the refugees who need to be here and want to be here and have a right to be here and in places like it. And also let us make sure that we respond to this continuing situation.
Robots take over. Hairdressers will be one of the few jobs that they can't use.
Whether they had
oh no, I don't know.
كان الرد من 5 أعوام إلى الآن هو الرصاص، القتل والتدمير بحجة أن هؤلاء الذين طلبوا بالحرية عملاء للغرب.
The response from 5 years until today has been bullets, killing and destruction under the pretext that those who demand freedom are agents of the West.
ضربهم بالكيماوي وكلنا شهد على ذلك، ولكن المجتمع الدولي عاقب المجرم بسحب سلاحه منه أي الكيماوي وتركه إلى الآن يقتل ويحاصر المدنيين.
The Syrian regime used chemical weapons and we all witnessed this. And despite the international community withdrew the chemical weapons from those criminals, they still left them until today to kill and besiege civilians.
Condemnation alone is not enough. We owe it to the victims of Aleppo to analyse the reasons why this is happening. We need to look at the relentless pattern of interventions all across the globe, not just in the Middle East,